Getting a job offer is one of the most exciting moments for a job seeker. However, if that offer is not properly reviewed and understood, it could turn to a financial or legal nightmare, whether in the short or long term. My name is Ayoola Hassan. I'm a senior associate at Adeola, Oyinlade & Co. In this video, I will break down the key employment documentation in Nigeria, namely offer letters, employment contracts, and employee handbook. An offer letter is an initial document issued to a prospective employee outlining the basic terms of employment, such as job title, working hour, and salary. It is a preliminary document communicating the employer's intention to hire, and it is usually less detailed than a full employment contract. Therefore, it can be subject to additional terms in a formal agreement. Once an offer letter is accepted, it can become legally binding on both the employer and employee. Employment contract is a legal agreement that governs the relationship between employer and employee. Under the Labour Act, employers are required to provide written particulars of employment, which are typically contained in the contract. Employment contract covers duties and responsibilities, termination terms, salary structure, leave, confidentiality, dispute resolution, and other obligations. Employee handbook is a policy document that outlines the workplace rules and expectations, such as code of conduct, disciplinary procedure, leave policies, IT and data usage. It governs the day-to-day activities within the organization. Employee handbook can be legally binding, but only if properly incorporated into the employment contract. If the employment contract states that the employee handbook forms part of the terms of employment, then its provision can be enforceable. Yes, an employer can rely on the provisions in the handbook to discipline an employee, especially where the handbook is referenced in the employment contract acknowledged by the employee. However, disciplinary action must comply with fair hearing principles under the Nigerian law. Before accepting an offer, employees should review the terms properly, request for the full contract, and also understand policies in the handbook. This is because, once accepted, this document can form the rights and obligations of the employee. While an offer letter starts the relationship, the employment contract defines it and the employee handbook guides it. Understanding this document is key to protecting your interests as an employer or employee and also avoiding costly legal mistakes.